Hi, we're Rob and Kathy. Join us in our travels in Australia and beyond. Hello viewer, welcome to the channel. Today we're heading up to the Blue Mountains for a couple of nights. Our first stop is going to be Wentworth Falls, where we're going to take on Charles Darwin walk. Wentworth Falls is an historic Blue Mountains town, about 95 kilometres west of Sydney. It is accessible via the Great Western Highway and the Sydney to Lithgow Railway. As you can see, the weather is not too good at the moment. Certainly a lot drier in the tunnel. We emerge, cross the Nepean River, and we're into the Blue Mountains. We arrived at Wentworth Falls, the weather had closed in again, and here we are at the start of the Charles Darwin walk. Darwin tethered his horse at the Weatherboard Inn and walked down the wooded Jameson Creek corridor to Wentworth Falls. Today, the walk has been formalised and significantly upgraded over the years. The track follows the original route taken by Charles Darwin down to the falls. The walk is a scenic 2.4 kilometres one-way track following Jameson Creek from Wentworth Falls village to Wentworth Falls. The full walk takes between 45 minutes to an hour and a half. It is listed as a Grade 3 walking track which features some steps, uneven surfaces and boardwalks. It starts at Wilson Park on Falls Road, Wentworth Falls, which is less than 10 minutes walk from Wentworth Falls Station. You can hear and see that we've met up with Jameson Creek, which will be our companion throughout the walk. As you can see, the path is really well set out. So much work has gone into improving this walk over the years. And always our constant was Jameson Creek on our right hand side. Another bridge over the creek. The weather wasn't really helping and the rain was becoming a little more serious. The path is well signposted, but I would like some indication of how far you have to go to reach various points along the way. Yet another bridge. And lo and behold, the creek was still there. The weather really was against us, but we trudged on. bridge. So we're taking a bit of a change of plan at the moment, and we're heading up to Civilization and the Road to continue our trek to Wentworth Falls, because we're not entirely sure where that walk will take us or how many days it will take to get there. So we struck upwards along quite a steep path. A grade 3 walk means that you've got to be fairly active for parts of it, and this was no exception. We pushed along and began to see signs of civilization. We hit the road, and on the map you can see where we diverged from the path. Probably wasn't that far to Wentworth Falls, but we just didn't know because it really wasn't clearly signposted. The weather continued to delight. And then we arrived at Wentworth Falls. And here we are, Wentworth Falls Lookout, and the grandeur that is Wentworth Falls, somewhere out in the mist.
I can hear it.
We can hear Wentworth Falls falling, but with the weather the way it is, there's not a chance of seeing it. Quite ironic after all that walking. We're going to head back to the car now. And here's a little glimpse of what you missed. It's a very attractive falls when you can see it. Well, after a 2-kilometre hike, we're back at the car and now heading to our Airbnb accommodation. The weather has deteriorated from drizzle to quite reasonable rain. We'll be there in a moment. And the keys are in the door. In we go, a tour to follow. Well, here is a quick look around. It's not big, but it looks very comfortable. Got a nice little lounge there. Pardon our mess. Nice big bed. Coming round to a kitchenette and a very tired Catherine. And then we come through to a small but perfectly formed bathroom. So I think for 2 nights we should be very happy here. See you in a bit. And that was our day at Wentworth Falls. We settled in for the evening and watched the World Cup. Tomorrow we're off to Katoomba Skyway. And thanks for watching.